Hey everyone, I am Artosis, and I have a nice little SixJax team overview here. I made one before between ViBE and DDE, just kind of watch some of their games and comment on it, kind of show the level of the players and what's going on. So I've been given some replays, and I do want to go over these a little bit. We have SixJax MajOr here. He's also known as Terran, Princess, Kitty, whatever you want to call him. His name is Juan. He's from Mexico. And I would say the greatest Mexican StarCraft player ever. One of my recent recruits to the team. A great addition, no doubt. He's playing as Terran, up here, the pink Terran. And then, of course, we have SixJax ViBE as Zerg with unbelievable potential. An awesome American player. And definitely one of my favorites to watch on the team at the moment. So, let's go ahead and take a look-see. I want to look at the overall general way they're playing. It's going to be a deeply analytical review, so be ready for that if you want to watch it. Alright, so he is going to scout right away with this Overlord. Now, this is a very late check by MajOr. That's actually a little bit off. You should check much, much quicker. Normally around 10 supply, you can just come out and check and you will know because the Overlord will still be out here. As is, has he even seen him yet? Well, I think the Overlord actually came close enough that he did see him, or he at least sees him now. Still, he could have seen him a little bit quicker, and no reason really not to, unless you just have a build where you absolutely don't care. Of course, this is going to be a Metalopolis from MLG, which means this spot or this spot, only 2 spots possible. So, MajOr going to go and scout, check out down here. ViBE in the meantime, going hatch first, then pool. And, obviously a good, strong opening. He's scouted exactly what's going on. Looks like it's going to be Reaper play. In fact, he did see that, so we're going to have to see how he wants to prepare for that, whether it's going to be Roaches, Queens, or trying to get Speedlings. Those Reapers can be pretty annoying. There are some cool bunker plays you can do around here with them as well. They can kite forever against non-Speedlings. Kind of interesting how Reapers are coming back into the game a little bit. Alright, now I'm interested how ViBE will actually follow this up. I already assume that MajOr is going to take an expansion off this. I wonder if he will make 1 or 2 Reapers. That is an interesting thing to look at. I think that 2 Reapers is better than 1. We'll see. Is there going to be a Roach Warren thrown down? Queen on the way right now. Reaper almost done. 2nd Queen on the way as well. I'd also love to see a quick Creep Tumor. When you go hatch first like this, you actually can just take this queen and lay a Creep Tumor right there, and in my opinion, especially against something like this, that's far preferable to injecting at that moment. You're going to have a hard time using up all the larvae. Of course, don't forget when you have the injection out, it doesn't make those additional larvae, because you have too many. And that Reaper going to go ahead and get at least 1 kill. Does have 1 so far. ViBE being careful with his drones at the moment. Oh my god, I'm so happy ViBE did that. I swear to god I didn't see this game before, but that shows that you're a really intelligent, thinking Zerg. You need to connect these 2 with Creep right now. You absolutely have to. What if he gets more aggressive? What if the Reaper's harassing more? You need more Creep. And you actually just can't spend all these larvae this early, especially when you're getting gas this quick. Now, if you had been doing like a Spanishawa style, you might have wanted to delay this maybe a little bit, because maybe you have enough minerals, but I haven't really played with that in ZVT. But as is, I'm completely happy with what I'm seeing here. Let's take a look at MajOr. Makes the command center on the low ground. I like that. He has this timed out correctly. He realizes it is a hatchery first. With the pool afterwards. So he knows that with those Reapers, he's going to be safe to make this on the low ground. Is adding a factory as well as more barracks, getting stim, getting Marines. It's a pretty quick stim. I have nothing to say here or there on it. He may want to get a bunker relatively soon, though, just to be safe. He hasn't really been scouting lately, has he? And look at this, a 2nd Creep Tumor right away. Has that 3rd Queen out. I'm loving it. Oh, that is actually so awesome. You have no idea. And look at this. He has them synced up same time so that he can actually just do them all at the same time. You want to sync up all your tumors. Absolutely. Baneling Nest is on the way. His layer's on the way, so he realizes, okay, I want to be safe against stim timings. Very awesome. MajOr, on the other hand, getting a starport. Looks like he may not even go siege tanks, which is, It's an interesting choice. You know, obviously you can't always do the same build, so the safest thing you could possibly do would be get siege tanks here and siege up so that no Baneling aggression will be any good. Baneling speed is on the way, and it looks like he is getting, oh, sorry, he is getting a couple reactors here. And I wonder if he will use one of these for the starport. You'd think he would have made it on the factory, though, if he was going to do that. Might just get a very quick dropship to perhaps go over and harass a little bit, see exactly what's going on, because ViBE has not made a Spire yet. Looks like he will over here on the side. It's kind of a cool placement, therefore, if his opponent doesn't scan, if his opponent does scan, rather, Major scans right here, he's not going to see that Spire. So ViBE doing all sorts of little tiny things to get himself ahead. Look at this. Active with the creeps, spreading these tumors out, putting them everywhere, every single little place. You want it going in all directions. It's going to give you map awareness, going to give you speed to flank and things. Don't just go this way. You do want to go down here as well. You want to get creep up here. You want to get creep down here. You even want creep up here so you can do some flank maneuvers and stuff like that when he's walking down. So awesome, awesome creep spread so far by ViBE. Let's see here. We do have combat shields in the way. Stim is done already. Just some light harassment, and oh, that's why he went for the very quick one medevac, is because he was getting the quick stim. I hadn't thought of that. And I like that. Is he going to use a scan and take out some of these creep tumors? A lot of times Terrans do like to do things like that. Speedling's coming up, and Major looks like he is going to snipe an Overlord, which is quite good. Oh, looks like maybe not. There we go. Baneling's with speed out already. He's going to realize that he can't do too much harassment. And very nice harassment here. Doesn't lose anything. Kills an Overlord. Might have killed a Zergling or two in there as well, and forces his opponent to make some more units. That is just absolutely a great little harass. So he is going into siege tanks now, so looks like the entirety of this was to see what he could do with some stim drops really quickly early on. But right now, he might possibly be a little bit weak to ViBE with speed banes. He does have these speed banelings, so obviously he is getting the siege tank, and as siege mode finishes, he's going to be pretty much completely safe. But as is, ViBE could possibly do damage, but he can't really know that right now how many bunkers there are over there and whatnot. Some nice sniping. And oh my god, he's running right in with the mutas. Interesting choice there, but it is going to work because he has that creep. Oh, I'm liking this. Look at that, taking out that medevac right away, reducing the marine count slightly, and now he can just run right with those mutas. I think he lost one muta in there, and that's completely acceptable for what he killed. Absolutely. And in fact, he's getting that third base. Major has not started any more command centers, so ViBE's economy going to get a little bit better. Let's take a look at the drone counts. 45 drones against 51 SCVs. So not as deep in drones as he possibly could be, but I actually kind of like this slightly lower drone style to get some of these other units out here a little bit quicker to do some harassment with. Now with that siege tank, as he just saw, has to back up. Might go around and see if he can't run in here with banelings. That type of move is pretty awesome. The mutas trying to do some harassment, but good turret placement. This is good zoning right here. Look at this. This turret here and this turret here, the mutas can't go through here. They can go up, but can't do too much harassment. They are harassing these gases a little bit, and look at this. As the Marines come over, ViBE getting into a good position over here. And will he actually move out and try to hit the natural a little bit? No, does not look like it. Of course, there could be a siege tank here, in which case losing some Banes would be a little bit painful. +1 for mutas, almost done. ViBE coming back down this side. I love the creep spread so far, not just going one direction, but he is once again moving out in this direction because the Marines killed a bunch of creep tumors. A lot of drones going down here. Let's take a look at the drone count. 62 now. So he added, what was that, 17 drones? Pretty nice for that new expansion. Keeping his economy going pretty well. But we do have a supply advantage for Major right now. He is getting his third command center, so a pretty good timing overall on making an expansion there. He's done some light harass. He's gotten some decent upgrades, even getting his armory now, as +1 is for his armor is finishing up, so it's good timing on that. Good timing on his siege tanks. He had those in place before Banes actually came up to check. And a second factory on the way. Mutas look like they want to come in and maybe do some harassment. Almost loses that muta. Might want to pull that back. You know, an interesting thing when you have a creep spreading queen, a lot of the times you'll get some extra energy. And, oh, I was just going to say to do exactly that. I was explaining it. I love it. I'm just falling more and more in love with the ViBE Surge. It's so nice. Healing up like that, well, that was terrible. Let's let's not sugarcoat it. That right there was terrible. You got a lot of damage on there, but healing mutas during harassment with extra transfusions is amazingly good. So awesome move by ViBE there. Let's take a look at the APM these guys have. Oh my god. Well, I don't know why that said 96 for a second, but looks like they both are incredibly fast. And here, looks like he's going in with those mutas to see if he can snipe anything, but no, actually can't. Oh, interesting. MajOr taking this location. That is so interesting, but creep highways on both sides. And here we go, a lot of Zerglings going in and hitting hard with those mutas, but taking a ton of damage because the Banelings were nowhere to be found. Definitely a huge blunder there. Looks like, I think he might have messed up on hotkeys because the Banelings, if the Banelings were there at the beginning of the fight, he cleans that up pretty well. But as is, he took a ton of damage, lost a ton of units, and that was just kind of like a control / timing mess up on that attack. If you're going to do attacks like that, you have to hit him absolutely perfectly. And now MajOr sieged up at the gold. He's got 2 turrets to try to prevent any harass. Dropping mules. His income is going to be insane, as you see. So now he's in a great spot. But ViBE has a lot of mutas. He does have that +2 attack. He's getting the hive. He is getting the upgrades for infestors. So those are all important things. And with his creep out this far, you wouldn't think it, but it helps so much in actually delaying this push. If the creep was all the way back here, MajOr probably would already be down here. But as is, he's got to, you know, get some extra units, clear out some extra tumors, because bad things happen on creep to Terran units. Looks like MajOr doing a nice hit here. He's going to move in now. Pretty good timing. He does have a lot of supply. The mutas are being too annoying for him. Bringing his Thors to really minimize what they can do. And a little bit late on infestor production for ViBE, unfortunately. You want those infestors popping out literally seconds after the gland upgrade finishes. Imagine if he had 2 infestors right now. That's a win. But here he goes. Going to run in here. A lot of tanks in siege mode. And a lot of Banes hitting a lot of not Marines. A lot of damage being taken. +2 on these mutas, but I don't know if it'll be enough. These Marines just doing too much damage. They do have 2-1. A bajillion mutas going down. And GG, MajOr wins. I gotta say, I feel like ViBE played a beautiful game with just tiny mistakes that actually cost him the game. I feel like he definitely could have won this by filling in some of those. So anyways, this is one of multiple games I'm doing to review the SixJax gaming team. So make sure you check out the others as well. And thanks for watching.